Rodeo, we've got a crazy build-up show for you today. We've got Ben Neal, you'll know him from Benny's Custom Works, the mechanical stick. He's bringing his IS600, also his Cresta, the Summernats to do skids and all sorts of stuff. We're also going to go through a bunch of crazy mad moments from Summernats over the years, all sorts of stuff. Make sure you stay to check it out. It's build-up show number 8. Let's go. Alright, another episode of the Summernats build-up show. You know who this is.
Hello, Internet.
This is Benny. He's coming to Summernats. He's going to do some cool stuff with some cool cars, right, mate?
Back for Summernats 35.
35, 34? 33, 30 this.
It's a double shot of the horsepower party with the lot. The Street Machine Summernats with twice the Burnout Masters mayhem. Thousands of the most outrageous rides, plus the sickest beats on the street. Hooligan hefts, cursor and hot tub time machine. 2 years has been too long. Pump a full tank of high octane action into your system and start the new year in top gear. Tickets at summernats.com.au. Yeah, you.
There we go, that one. Yep, we're coming to that one. Benny's coming to that one.
Definitely coming to Summernats.
You got some cool stuff here. Let's have a look around and chat about what you're going to do. You're going to do some burnouts at Summernats, obviously.
Hopefully. Need some tyres. So for those of you guys that aren't familiar with this car behind me, it's a Lexus IS200, which I've jammed a L98 into, coupled with a T56. So this is going to be one of the cars we're actually bringing to Summernats. And hopefully going to be doing all sorts of stuff from motor carners to a bit of burnouts, skid row, and hopefully might even try and sneak into some drifting.
It's looking pretty fancy, mate.
Yeah, mate, it's come a long way in a pretty short time. We are literally wrapping it as we speak. So yeah, I've had a fella come down, help us out, wrap it up. So this is kind of day and a half in, and we've got all but the whole car wrapped now. It's pretty much front bar, handles, and a few other little knickknacks to go, and should be all brand new and spiffy, ready for Summernats.
For people watching, this is obviously your IS600 that you've got plenty of content on your YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, so we've covered the whole build of this up to this point on our YouTube channel, Benny's Custom Works. Pretty well goes in depth into the LS conversion. There are kits available in America, but predominantly those kits don't always suit right-hand drive cars. You've always got exhaust clearance issues and that sort of deal. So there was a lot of DIY fab went into this. We used tough mounts from Jace, bought one of their universal LS conversion kits, and also bought an LS header kit off eBay, and kind of pieced all that together and made my own headers, because you've got a lot of restriction on the cross member, the chassis rail and the steering column. So yeah, it's pretty tight, and the driver's side header actually splits into two pieces and goes either side of the steering knuckle. So it's tight, but it works really well. It's made just under 400 horsepower at the wheels so far. There are plans to kind of build a little bit more of an aggressive ASPO engine. I'm not really too keen on going force induction in this, just because it actually works really well as it is. It is predominantly a drift car, but we have also done some circuit in it. The goal is to get back to Wakefield Park pretty soon and actually see what sort of lap time we can do with the 6 litre, because to this point we haven't actually got a lap time with the conversion. Previously it had a 2 litre with a supercharger, so we do want to get back and do that back-to-back time.
So the Cressida, mate?
It's a Cresta, bro.
Cresta?
Yeah, it's a Cresta.
It's a Cresta, it's a Cresta. Let's have, the Cresta's coming. The Cresta's a very popular car, mate.
Yeah, we're going to bring that too. So should be a good bit of fun.
And
doing a bit of burnout, a bit of dyno.
Done it, turn tyres. I've seen it turn some tyres.
Yeah, it's knocked a few tyres off on Skid Row. I think it's probably consistently the biggest tyres that end up on Skid Row, because I can't find small wheels that fit under the car. So
145s or something.
Burning off 275s is probably frowned upon a bit, but it's plenty of fun.
Just out in the car park, mate.
Yeah, it's a little bit tight in the shop at the moment, so
yeah, chilling out here.
Lives out here during the day a lot.
Yeah,
definitely doesn't live outside at night though. Can't trust the local animals. Yeah, so this is it. It's a 1987 Toyota Cresta, not a Cressida. It does look like a Cressida, but it's actually a Japanese import, and it does kind of have a lot of subtle differences in the body when you put one side by side. Pretty much nothing except for the front guards and the bonnet swaps over. So similar bloodline, but definitely not the same car. This thing's actually been to the US and back twice. We've done drag week with it. We also covered that on Benny's Custom Works YouTube channel. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that this has done before, plenty of adventures. We've also done drag challenge weekend twice with Street Machine as well. Last year we actually came first in 6-cylinder and third overall. But yeah, for those that aren't familiar with this car, it actually doesn't run a Toyota engine, no 2J, sorry. This thing runs a Ford 4-litre Barra. It's still a factory Ford crank in it, so it's still traditional 4-litre engine. It is quite a simple setup, but it's actually gone 117 60 foot. So for anyone that's not familiar with drag racing, that's basically the first 60 foot of the track we can get from the start line to that first 60 foot in 1.1 seconds. So yeah, to give you an idea, most street cars would be struggling to do that in 2 seconds. I guess another random fact of the day for the car, 0 to 100 time is about 1.4 seconds. So that's basically faster than any production car you can buy.
That is insane, mate.
It's kind of made, I think the best power it's made was actually at Summernats, was 1270 horsepower. That was enough. I think we got second.
What year was that, Ben?
2019, I believe, the last Summernats we went to. And I believe we got second in horsepower heroes, only to Maria's Falcon.
XR6 Turbo, yeah. So obviously all that technical stuff, Ben's saying he did all that just for Skid Row, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's only for burnouts.
Hey,
So it's only got a little turbo.
Where's the Toyota motor gone?
In the bin.
In the bin.
This didn't have a good Toyota motor though. This had a 1G EU. Would have been lucky, I reckon, to make 80 horsepower at the wheels. Only about 1200 horsepower increase, so it's not a bad deal.
All right, Benny, thanks for having us, mate.
No, mate, thanks for coming. It's pretty exciting to get back into the swing of Summernats.
I agree.
Do some burnouts and get on the dyno and see some cool stuff.
Yeah, no doubt the Cresta on the dyno, mate's going to be a spectacle for everybody.
Give it a lash, I reckon.
4 litres of fury there, mate.
Yeah, no doubt be giving the old IS a bit of a hard time.
Yeah, I guess this will be a frequent on Skid Row.
Yeah, be taking a few tyres down for both cars, so might have to work out how to haul them all down there yet.
Not long to go, a few weeks. Benny's going to be there. Benny's Custom Works on YouTube. Check out his channel, his socials, all the same sort of handle, right?
Yeah, pretty much Benny's Custom Works across the board. So
yeah, that's it. Out. Thanks to Benny for having us.
No, thanks for coming, mate. Appreciate it.
No worries. A couple of cars. Obviously, you've seen the ones that are coming. Mate, get the Summernats.
Yeah, get there, guys.
That's
See you there.
Rodeo, kicking off some of these mad moments is the mullet comp. Let's go. We find someone to clean these seats. They're all chalky. Maad's kids down there. We're in the stand here at Epic. Summernats is coming January. These seats will be filled with people who are thirsty for burnout action. You know you are, I am. That's why I'm here, so I can do a little story, get everybody excited, because honestly, if you're not here in January, then where the f*** are you? Okay? You need to be here. January, okay? The real like this.
It's Gary Myers. The Burnout King won his first Summernats crown back in 1993, and he has been dominating the scene ever since. As Myers approached the Liqui Moly power pit, from the moment the engine hit beyond 7,000 RPM, all the ingredients were there. Plenty of smoke, plenty of engine noise, and plenty of driving skill. So much so, in fact, it saw the Burnout World Champion smoke his way to #1, heading into the Liqui Moly Burnout Championship Top 5 final.
Gary, congratulations, you are the Burnout Master again.
It's pretty awesome. We won the big one in 2000 when they changed the rules, and to win this one this year and dedicate this win to Milton Natalie, I am so chumped, and we took out first and third in the gateway with the cars. It's just been awesome.
The Elite Hall behind me has unveiled some of the best cars in the world. End of story. Let's go. All right, that's it for Build Up Show number 8. Make sure you get your tickets, summernats.com.au. We'll see you there. It's going to be Maad.